The sun had barely begun its ascent, casting a soft, golden light over the rugged peaks of the North American wilderness. Four friends, each carrying their own dreams and secrets, stood at the trailhead, their breath visible in the crisp morning air. They were about to embark on a journey that would test their limits and forge unbreakable bonds. Ethan Carter, a man of quiet strength and unwavering resolve, adjusted the straps of his backpack. His eyes, sharp and observant, scanned the trail ahead. As a seasoned outdoorsman, Ethan had led countless expeditions, but this one felt different. There was an unspoken anticipation in the air, a sense that this journey would be unlike any other. His backpack was filled with essentials: a first aid kit, a map, a compass, and various tools that had saved his life and the lives of others on numerous occasions. Beside him, Mia Rodriguez, a wildlife biologist with a passion for the natural world, checked her gear one last time. Her curiosity and knowledge of the ecosystem made her an invaluable member of the group. She carried a field guide, a notebook, and a small microscope for examining plant and animal specimens. Her eyes sparkled with excitement as she thought about the flora and fauna they would encounter. Jake Thompson, ever the adventurer, stretched his muscles with a grin. His boundless energy and enthusiasm were infectious, and he couldn't wait to tackle the challenges that lay ahead. Jake thrived on the thrill of the unknown, and this expedition promised to be an adventure of a lifetime. His backpack was packed with high-energy snacks, a water filter, and a multi-tool, ready for any adventure that came their way. Lily Chen, a photographer with an artist's eye, adjusted the settings on her camera. She sought to capture the raw beauty of the wilderness, to preserve the moments of awe and wonder that awaited them. Her lens was her window to the world, and she was eager to share her vision with others. Her camera bag was filled with lenses, extra batteries, and memory cards, ready to capture every moment of their journey. As they set off, the trail wound through towering trees and across crystal clear streams. The forest was alive with the sounds of nature, the chirping of birds, and the rustling of leaves, creating a symphony of wilderness. Ethan led the way, his steady pace setting the rhythm for the group. His eyes were keen, noting every detail of the terrain, from the moss-covered rocks to the fallen logs that could trip the unwary. Mia pointed out various plants and animals, her voice filled with excitement as she shared her knowledge. "Look at this," she said, kneeling to examine a delicate wildflower. "It's a rare species found only in this region. Isn't it beautiful?" Her fingers gently traced the petals, her mind already cataloging the plant's characteristics. Jake, his energy boundless, playfully teased Mia about her enthusiasm. "You're like a kid in a candy store, Mia, but I have to admit, this place is pretty amazing." His eyes scanned the surroundings, taking in the beauty and the challenge of the landscape. He was always on the lookout for the next thrill, the next adventure. Lily, her camera clicking away, captured the moments of camaraderie and the stunning landscapes. She paused to frame a shot of a majestic elk grazing in a meadow, its antlers silhouetted against the sky. "This is why I do what I do," she murmured, her heart swelling with joy. Her camera was an extension of her soul, capturing the essence of the wilderness in every shot. As the sun began to set, they set up camp in a clearing by a babbling brook. The fire crackled and popped, casting a warm glow on their faces. They shared stories and laughter, their bond strengthening with each passing moment. Ethan, ever the leader, ensured that everyone was comfortable and safe. He checked the perimeter of the campsite, his keen eyes scanning for any signs of danger. Satisfied, he joined the others by the fire, his presence a comforting reassurance. Mia, her notebook in hand, jotted down observations about the day's journey. She looked up at the stars, her heart filled with gratitude for the beauty of the natural world. "I could stay here forever," she whispered, her voice barely audible. The stars twinkled above, a canopy of diamonds against the velvet night sky. Jake, his energy still boundless, suggested a night hike to explore the surroundings. Come on, guys. The forest is a whole different world at night. Let's go check it out. His enthusiasm was contagious, and soon the group was venturing into the darkness, their senses heightened by the mystery of the night. The forest took on a magical quality under the moonlight. The trees cast long, eerie shadows, and the air was filled with the sounds of nocturnal creatures. Mia's eyes widened with wonder as she spotted a family of deer grazing in a moonlit meadow. Look, she whispered, her voice filled with awe. They're so graceful. The deer, unaware of their presence, continued to graze, their forms silhouetted against the silver light. Lily's camera clicked softly, capturing the serene moment. Jake, his adventurous spirit ignited, suggested they explore further. Let's see what else we can find. The night is young. His voice was filled with excitement, his eyes scanning the darkness for the next adventure. Ethan, ever cautious, agreed to a short excursion. All right, but we stick together and stay close to camp. Safety first. His voice was firm, a reminder of the dangers that lurked in the wilderness. The group moved as one, their bond of friendship and trust, their only defense against the unknown. As they ventured deeper into the night, the forest seemed to come alive with unseen dangers. The trees creaked and groaned, their branches swaying in the cold wind. The mist thickened, obscuring their vision and making it difficult to navigate. The group stayed close, their bond of friendship and trust their only defense against the unknown. Little did they know, their adventure was about to take a terrifying turn, one that would test their limits and forge unbreakable bonds of friendship and courage. The third day of their hike dawned with a chill in the air, a stark contrast to the warmth of the previous days. The group ventured deeper into the forest, the trees growing denser and the underbrush thicker. The trail became less defined, and Ethan's experience was crucial in navigating the rugged terrain. Mia, her eyes sharp and observant, noticed a change in the forest. The usual sounds of birds and rustling leaves were replaced by an eerie silence. She felt a sense of unease, a primal instinct warning her of danger. Something's not right, she whispered, her voice barely audible. Ethan, sensing her concern, signaled for the group to stop. He listened intently, his years of experience in the wilderness honing his senses. The forest was too quiet, a sign that something was amiss. Stay close, he cautioned, his voice low and steady. His hand rested on the hilt of his knife, a habit born of years of caution and preparedness. As they continued, the sense of unease grew stronger. Jake, usually full of energy and enthusiasm, felt a knot of tension in his stomach. He stayed close to the group, his usual bravado replaced by a sense of caution. Lily, her camera ready, captured the tense moments, her eyes scanning the surroundings for any signs of danger. Her fingers trembled slightly as she adjusted the focus, her heart pounding in her chest. Suddenly, Mia stopped in her tracks, her eyes fixed on a distant figure. Through the foliage, she caught glimpses of a massive, hairy creature. Her heart pounded in her chest as she realized what she was seeing. There's something out there, she whispered, her voice filled with a mix of awe and fear. Her breath came in short, sharp gasps, her mind racing with the implications of their discovery. Ethan, his instincts kicking in, signaled for the group to be quiet. He slowly reached for his binoculars, his eyes never leaving the creature. Through the lenses, he saw the beast in stark detail. It was unlike anything he had ever encountered, a towering figure covered in thick, matted fur. Its eyes, deep and intelligent, seemed to bore into his soul. The creature's muscles rippled beneath its fur, a testament to its strength and power. Jake, unable to contain his excitement, stepped forward for a closer look. The creature let out a thunderous roar, its eyes locking onto Jake. Panic set in as the group realized they were in grave danger. Ethan's voice cut through the tension, his command clear and decisive. Run! He grabbed Jake's arm, pulling him back as the group turned and fled through the dense forest. The creature was fast, its powerful strides closing the distance between them. Mia, her mind racing, tried to remember everything she knew about animal behavior. She hoped to find a way to communicate with the beast, to calm it and prevent an attack. Her heart pounded in her chest as she ran, her lungs burning with exertion. Ethan, drawing on his survival skills, tried to lead the creature away from his friends. He zigzagged through the trees, his agility and knowledge of the terrain giving him a slight advantage. His mind was focused, his body moving with the precision of a well-oiled machine. Jake, fueled by adrenaline, climbed a tree, his muscles straining as he pulled himself to safety. His heart pounded in his chest as he watched the creature pursue his friends, his mind racing with the need to help. Lily, her camera abandoned, hid behind a fallen log, her breath coming in short, sharp gasps. Her heart pounded in her chest as she watched the creature pursue Ethan and Mia, her mind filled with fear and determination. She knew she had to do something, anything, to help her friends. Mia, her heart pounding, stepped out from her hiding place. She raised her hands slowly, her voice steady and calm. Easy, she whispered, her eyes locked onto the creature. We mean you no harm. Her voice was filled with a mix of fear and hope, her mind racing with the need to communicate, to connect. The beast paused, its eyes fixed on Mia. For a moment, it seemed as if her words had reached it, as if it understood her intent. But the moment was fleeting. With a roar, it charged, its massive form barreling towards her. Ethan, seeing the danger, rushed to Mia's side. He grabbed her hand, pulling her out of the creature's path. They ran, their lungs burning with exertion, the beast hot on their heels.